Okay, so first things first, I love the G5 trailer, but we have got to discuss Sunny's smile in this scene here in the trailer. Okay, bear with me, guys, okay? This is no ordinary smile. This is awkward hippopotamus smile. This smile screams desperation. This smile is the smile of someone who's so socially awkward that she's actually forgotten how to actuate her smiling muscles in public. This is the smile of someone who spent the past 13 years locked in her basement as a total shut-in because her boyfriend dumped her 13 years ago, and now she has nothing for solace except a Twilight Dakimakura and a stupid little cartoon show about cartoon ponies for little girls? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. This smile is the smile of a brony. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, Sunny Starscout is a brony. And so it's no surprise that many bronies, including the ones that may be watching this video, can relate to Sunny. And so, to all the bronies out there, just remember, there's a little Sunny Starscout inside of you. Just don't tell your girlfriend that. Ha! Psych, you don't have one.
Oh, that went wrong. Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Brony Show, episode 453. I'm starting to wonder if we need to stop counting the episode numbers just because there's so many of them that it's actually it's kind of starting to get a little painful.
I say keep going because you never know.
We have to keep records.
We must keep the
generations.
We must know how long we've been doing this until we can do it no more. But for now, we're going to keep doing it. So, yeah, hello and welcome to The Brony Show. And I am your host, as always, here to bring you the Brony community for another week. And, oh boy, did we have 2 weeks this time. Because, boy, did we have a lot. We had the G5 trailer finally released. We had our first physical convention in almost 2 years. I think the last one might have been just at the turn of 2020 at HarmonyCon in Arizona.
It was HarmonyCon because that's the last time Winchester went to one, and you know how his job goes.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that was the last one before everything went to a standstill because Celestia unfortunately discovered the craziness that is Vermont maple syrup. No, not the Canadian stuff. She found Vermont's maple syrup, and we blame Coldust specifically for that one. Because let's remember
stuff to protest against her sister. No, sister, Canadian syrup is better.
No, we got to remember this happened in February. The last BronyCon was in August the year prior, and Coldust brought so many syrup bottles. So it's official. Coldust is to blame for Celestia's pancake madness. He brought the maple syrup that started it all.
Let's not point fingers only at one person.
I'm pointing a hoof. People. But in any case, now, we're here to bring you all the fun and silliness for another week. And a lot to go on here. Of course, that means that we're not going to have a lot of time to prattle around. But at the same time, we're also going to be completely goofing around. Because we are also going to do some Gartic Phone. Because I feel like Gartic Phone will be a lot of fun, too.
I came across a certain article on Equestria Daily, and I thought, no, better let the Brony Show do its thing.
Well, why don't we go ahead and get intros out of the way real fast? So we have DM21. DM21.
That video is slightly inaccurate in what we just watched.
Tech Stallion.
Yo.
Toakoi.
Hi-oh.
And of course, of the Otaku Ascended, we have Suki.
Yeah, I'm here.
And of course, we're, as I mentioned over and over again, Brony content. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Of course, first way to do it is with a little bit of warm up with our moment on soapboxes with What's Up Brony. Now, a good chunk of my What's Up Brony was because of Everfree. So I'm going to be saving my story till the actual talking content where we're going to be talking about Everfree Northwest this year. So other than that, other than dealing with also the tension headache stuff that I mentioned a week or so prior, I'm doing okay. So, and I don't really have anything else to add other than that. So we're gonna open it up to you guys. So I have to ask all of you, what's up, bronies?
I
Not
forgot
much
to.
going on in my neck of the woods, so I'm all good.
I kind of forgot to bring this up last week, but last week was kind of like a gaming stream, so I got my Pony War cards.
Oh yeah, I got
The artwork is pretty damn great, and I made some good ones.
I got mine, but keep forgetting to actually sit down and open them. Then again,
Well, we could
I
do
had a lot
pack
on my
opening
mind.
stream.
I did have a lot on my mind going on, so I can't what can you do?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I'm glad to hear that they got your approval at least. Yeah.
So, you could just have a card opening stream. I doubt anyone would say no.
Yeah, but I don't got a camera that faces all that well, so it's probably not going to happen.
Also, I had to do a lot around the house. Like, seriously, like, there was so much to do, I couldn't believe it.
Oh, and looks like Sonic 5421 spent his weekend visiting family for a wedding reception. Nice. All right. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on out there?
Not really. I've just been building stuff for a cosplay that you're going to see at TrockCon.
I guess we'll just call it one of those lazy weekends.
Well, we had two, and after the fun of Monday of last week.
True enough. All right, then. Let's go ahead and dip our toes in because, as I mentioned, a lot of stuff has happened. And we're going to go ahead and start off talking about news. And, of course, with all news, we do have to remind everybody that it is going to be talking about G5 right off the bat here. So, we're going to get up our spoiler tag. And this time, this is major spoiler territory because a trailer has been released, among other things. We'll stick with the stuff that is officially released at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the trailer has been released, revealed. It is here. It is shown. It is available to all. All can see it. This is what I get for not organizing my tabs. Okay, sorry everybody. Please bear with me a moment here. Is this a trailer? Yeah. There. So, at the moment, I'm just going to say it right off the bat. We are not going to be showing the trailer on stream. As much as I'd like to, I think this is one of those cases where you should watch it, on your own time when you have the time to really enjoy it as best you can. And plus, I'm pretty sure that...
might copyright claim it.
Yeah, they probably copyright claim it to hell and back, and I'm not going to fight that.
Also, something that I noticed from the trailer, since we will probably reference it, the fact that they used horns as a reference to Jaws kind of made me go, oh, that's where we're at.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of background elements to check out. It really is the trailer is one of those fun ones where you can just pause at every scene and there's like little things in the background you can really enjoy.
Which I applaud the actual people making this movie that have little hints of, hey, we're not going to tell you some of the story before it happens.
Well, no, they can't tell you the story before it happens. That is literally spoiler territory. That is the one thing they can't do. That'd be really
That's why I mixed
stupid of
on
them.
it so far, because of what we've gotten so far hasn't convinced me yet. Although I
Well,
can see where they're going with it.
what I could tell from the trailer so far, I like the energy that it has. It's definitely very energetic, which, I was worried it would be kind of stilted like the G3 and 3.5 were, especially 3.5. But I can see it does have a lot of energy. I do see, the graphics and effort that they put into it. It does show.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
the
I think
animation backgrounds and everything is just beautiful.
yeah, everything is beautiful. So they got the style and the look down. It really is now down to story, how they present it.
And the characterizations.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, those are the big things there. So it's gonna come down to that, and I admit with Netflix right now, I'm not exactly 100% positive on things, but then again, I think I'm just more annoyed at the recent. Yeah, I just finished up watching Shaman King on Netflix, and I'm pissed beyond belief. But that's a whole nother thing.
Now, the actual anime or the voices?
The anime.
That may also be in reference to the, animators, but I understand Netflix had a hand in it.
It's literally a Netflix exclusive anime. They had something involved with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
yeah.
mean changes and all that.
I think the best way to put it is the first time it ever came out when it was on Foxbox. It was the first season was 26 episodes. And admittedly, in a Sentai, you are going to get some filler and some, things going there. Now, the thing about the Netflix one, I got through the first season. It took 13 episodes. They literally cut it in half.
Material, though.
They cut it in half. And as much as I know that there's filler,
Well, I'm better off pirating it.
yeah, you might be better pirating it. Honestly, I would not go to Netflix for. I get Netflix for free anyway, so it's not like I complain.
They have better original animations rather than pilfered anime.
Well, anyway, that's neither here nor there. Ponies coming out. We're still excited. We are planning on doing a premiere on our Discord on Friday evening when it comes out. I will be putting in more details. There is I'm also going to see about us doing a little get together after the movie to talk about our initial impressions after the movie is over. Get it fresh as we finish everything. The Brony Show does not condone the pirating of video media. Please support the creators.
Support the official release.
And they deserve it.
Yeah, they do deserve it, and
Yeah, they do
honestly,
deserve it, but there are certain incidents
giving them money does
the
help
rule
get
can
more
be,
things out there.
Loophole.
Giving them more money helps get things out there if you can get it officially without it being ridiculously expensive or complete or otherworldly.
Hi, that one version of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Well, I like that version. It's fun. Well, no, yeah, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Never mind. Walking away from that. Let's go ahead and move on here. The trailer, the fun thing about the trailer, if you actually go into other languages, it actually had additional scenes that you would not have seen unless you looked at it from either the trailer on Netflix itself, or you actually looked at it at different languages. So there are a few little scenes that you might have not seen. Granted, it probably the equivalent of about 5 to 6 seconds, but some people are so starved for content.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so take a look at the trailer and also take a look at the additional content whenever you have the opportunity. Now let's go on to talking a little bit about other G5 news. There has been a new book listing that is talking a little bit about the lore of Sunny and Izzy. We're not going to go too much into it because it could just either be book baiting or actual slight movie plot, so I'm going to leave it alone.
Also, to our knowledge, this is the first time that they met in the movie. So,
yeah, this could be
No, you're completely. They actually met when they were only 1 year old. They all met at the same time, and then they drew a rainbow, and then they said, "We will never forget," and then they forgot, and then they remembered. because they didn't forget anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
Amnesia.
don't you love
Cutie
that anime
Mark.
plot?
Okay, that got stupid. Huh?
Cutie Mark Chronicles, but with amnesia.
Oh no, I can do you one better. Pokemon,
Well,
but
can you?
because of passing scale.
Well, Kingdom Hearts Chronicles. Let's not that one. They just saw a rainbow and they were either inspired or
It's
shocked
not going
by
to
it.
be the exact thing, but meaning when younger, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was just making more like a Muppet Babies joke or some stupid shit like that.
I
Yeah.
understand that, but let's be real. The Kiwai Chronicles kind of did feel a little hand-fisted, but also some of those events, you see why it kind of happened.
Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Sprout, the Apple. What do we call it? What do we call him? Mini Mac. I shall call him Mini Mac. Oh my god, I love that. I actually love it. Okay, Brony show. We're officially calling him Mini Mac now.
Okay, as someone who does work at McDonald's, the Junior Big Mac kind of made no sense. Mini Mac is better name.
We shall call him Mini Mac. Anyway, Mini Mac appears to have this song for himself, or at least that's the hint that we're getting from the Russian, the Russian distributor of My Little Pony, the movie. But yeah, so he might have he probably has a song in the show movie, which not exactly a surprise. But yeah, Mini Mac has a song. Whether that means anything at all, we'll find out as the movie comes out. Right now, we are literally getting tidbits. Literal tidbits. Speaking of tidbits, also in our video section for the movie, we have the trailer in 21 colorful languages. We are obviously not showing this at any point. So just know that it's there and smile. 21 different languages.
Which, to be fair, 21 languages, not bad.
So now here's the fun part. Now here's a little bit of fun here. There was a little pony card game that was advertised that shows off the elements that each of the G5 ponies are going to represent. So I'm actually going to give it to you guys right off the bat here. Would we consider this too spoilery? Or should we delve into this a little bit because it might be fun?
I'd say we go for it and see what happens after.
The release the dogs to spoil it.
If we release the dogs, let's spoil it. Chat room, what do you guys think? Give chat room a moment to respond because obviously.
Could put in a spoiler chat if you wanted.
Well, already in spoilers, so...
Well, it's not putting it in the spoiler chat. It's just that it'd be fun to compare the elements that they have for this time around and see if we can compare and contrast with the elements that we do know. All right, we have one that says no, let's not. One that says why not.
Somebody join us.
We got yay, we got no. I've remembered to start streaming the actual video here so you can see the news as it comes out. Actual fact, I believe it is actual fact. This is not speculation, but this is actual fact of the elements that they're going to represent.
This is an actual product, but take it with a grain of salt.
Then no. Okay.
Okay, fair.
You know what? We got enough people in the chat that are either hesitant or no outright. So
just put it in the spoiler chat for now.
I'll go ahead. I might put it in the spoiler chat, but for the moment, we won't talk about it on the show here until actual release. But here's the fun. I actually had
highly contractual.
Here's a fun thing. I actually had the elements already set up on the elements that we have for the first and second, and I completely lost them. Oh, here they are. Yeah, I had the elements from the first main six and also the ancient main six to try to compare who the 5 are to the 6, and I was going to eliminate magic and sorcery because magic is no longer there. They killed magic. It died.
Or it could come back.
It died. It's dead. No,
They
I know
killed
it's...
the magic.
I don't think magic.
Kill the magic! Oh crap, now I just got this Elmer Fudd thing going on. Kill
That
the
is
magic! Kill the
normal.
magic! It's just-
Kill the magic. Kill the magic.
Alright.
But in all
Okay.
honesty, we honestly don't know if
There-
actual magic is dead or if it's just, you know.
Well, I'm just gonna leave it alone for now, but yeah, that is kind of weird they're doing elements, but at the same time, I can kind of get behind it. It's just the theme that they want to work with it, so that's fair. And I'm gonna double check here, but I think that's all of the news that we have. Oh, how did this one get in here?
Well, there has been stuff since then.
No, let's talk about something else. Okay, so I think we're going to get into merchandise news now. So who wants to talk about merchandise? Yeah, I believe it's time for merch. Oh no, I said corrected. There was also a small map in the trailer. Granted,
And
this
you
was
know,
hand-drawn.
People are.
No, this was, yeah, people are already analyzing it, but as the big analysis is this was hand-drawn by Sunny Star Scout, so nobody knows if the map is even accurate to any degree. So, have fun with that one.
And vaguely, yes, you do have point, but also we could go with the simple fact of 3.5 is not a true sequel to Gen 3.
I think the problem is that they did say that it was going to have ties to G4, so that's why it's being
Instead in the same universe, there's going to be some connection.
Yeah, I mean, we already got Sunny with buttons of the main 6. Let's face it, there's some connection there. Granted, we don't know what the connection is, so it's probably
And she has Twilight Saddlebag from what we've seen from an early shot.
Also, I'm
Actually, it's
laughing because Vaguely
hand-stitched.
pointed out. Hand-drawn! Say that again.
Okay, Hooftron,
No.
Hooftron, Hooftron. Sorry,
Or drawn with the mouth.
I'm gonna go with
That's
Hoof.
what our ponies have done in Ponyville.
Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and just get into the merchandise. We're gonna start off with the unicorn snot.
Of course. Gak is back. Oh God.
No, this is
the
better. This is
perfect
better than
use
Gak. This
of
is
marketing
snot.
to children and providing a meme.
We don't need Gak. We got snot now, and this is better than Gak. Gak was green and gooey. Snot is full of basic
Glitter.
glitter. It's full of glitter. Crafting herpes. It's full of crafting herpes.
Better check it for horse HIV.
But yeah, in all honesty, this is actually supposed to be face and body glitter. And yeah, I'm on the list to get noticed when it does come out, so I can try to get some just for the laughs. And I'm going to go Izzy. Because right now, she's my favorite of them.
I
Grant.
think Izzy is everyone's favorite at the moment.
No, we got some for Pip and some for Star. I don't think anybody likes Toothpaste Head. Anybody here like Toothpaste Head?
I enjoy Hitch, and I know you're talking about the other one.
You know what? No, you should have just
From
said...
the trailer, I do like her voice.
Toa,
actress
Toa,
far.
I'm going to give you this. I'm just going to give you this. You should have just said, I like Hitch, and left it alone. That would have made a much better joke. It actually would have made a good joke, and I would have left you alone on that. It would actually would have been great. And I
Nope.
would... But no,
Nope,
you had to
I'm sorry,
spoil it.
You can't break me.
I didn't... I'm trying to train you. Anyway, moving on.
How to train your Toa.
How to Train Your Toa. Oh, God, that's going to be a movie series that's going to bomb.
You say that.
There's a market for everything.
But anyway, yeah, Unicorn Snot. Put yourself on the list if you want to actually get some of it. Hopefully it won't be $50 for this stuff. I mean, it's just basically jars of glossy bloody glitter. Moving on. Here's a rideable giant Izzy plushie. I honestly cannot add anything further to this.
So many input cohesions.
Oh!
The funny thing is, it's probably smaller than. It's smaller than Monster Twy.
It is. I mean, this is supposed to be for
Probably.
toddlers to ride it at 2.5 miles per hour. which means we have to rig it to go 10 miles per hour and let that baby fly. Literally.
Fly off, my child. You are too good for this world. Fly away from us.
No, kid, I'm gonna make you awesome. Wear these sunglasses. We're gonna put on this leather jacket. And I souped up your My Little Pony motorcraft here. This thing goes 10 miles per hour. Now let's get you on the freeway. Oh my god, I sound.
You're looking
I sound
at a
horrible.
taxidermy. You're looking at a taxidermy. Enjoy.
Apparently, it will also talk and say lines from the movie, and this is due to be released for $90 at Walmart in September.
Oof.
Thinking how much was your Twilight plushie?
Dude, I want to see if I'm actually tempted to get this just to see if, one, I could possibly write it in any way, and two, see if I can get it to a convention and just ride it like a hoverboard. Just like standing on it as it's just driving it with arms crossed and doing something stupid.
Well, actually, if you get two...
Oh, Matthew, I'm sorry. I forgot to update. That's the one thing I forgot. No, there's no more Jackbox today. This was the podcast. This is the podcast portion. I'm sorry.
Prince Ali. Okay, I forgot the rest of the song.
Prince Ali, fantasy, Alia, Pop.
All right, sorry. I just updated it. I updated it again. Sorry, Matthew, but the Jackbox is over. That was for the pre-show. That was an hour and a half ago. Sorry.
Well,
That's my. I need to get a list down. I need to just have a list next to me of everything I got to update before the actual show starts. Because I always forget something.
Have a function that does that, but oh well.
Yeah, it's called a list. Writing a freaking list.
Oh, somebody joined the chat.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a CMC.
All right. Well,
Weird.
anyway, let's.
Weird. You go to that company's website. It's not actually listed on their website yet.
It isn't really.
Or at least you look for shop by brand. You go to My Little Pony, and there's nothing there.
Interesting.
I have to look at the Power Rangers. Well, they still got the old G4 imaging there too.
Given the sizes I'm seeing on that website, no, Circuit, you won't be able to ride them.
Oh, I know I won't be able to ride them. I'm being completely
A
stupid.
90-pound girl might, but
Let's see. Like,
These things are
okay, I
tiny.
see. Okay, I found one of the normal rideables that they do.
Alright.
You see, because the product weight is it only 15 pounds? Really?
Oh yeah, that's an easy thing you can just put onto a little cot stand. Build on a little platform, stand on it, and have it RC controlled where you just push it forward and act like you're riding something.
Unzip the skin.
It doesn't say maximum weight. It does say runtime of 45 minutes after 8 hours of charging.
Oh my god!
That thing
Wow.
is sucker.
Wow. Oh jeez, that thing has about the same battery life as an iPhone, but that's still pretty bad. Oh.
I'm sorry, if you want to do that, so you need to have some crafts going.
I know people.
I know you know people. You have people that
Oh,
are
man,
within this call that can print you anything.
I was hoping that they'd have a.
Space.
I was hoping they'd have a Power Rangers there. I really wanted a Power
Dude,
Ranger.
I would love to have like a Triceratops or a saber-tooth tiger.
Were you hoping for a Dragon Zord?
Actually, that would be awesome. I would so love that.
That would be freaking cool.
All right, but yeah, that's coming out, so we have a chance at joking with the new Abomination. So
Technically, that would be awesome to do.
now another fun little abomination, quote unquote. The Toys R Us has listed the fact that I'm even saying Toys R Us and all of this is funny, but they listed a new Sunny Star Scout Christmas ornament.
Damn, she got skinny.
He's on the keto diet.
Uh,
Or horses.
Honestly, this is the one thing I really don't like about the design so far. It's just that it feels really lanky. And you know, I get that these designs have to be different from generation to generation, but this just really feels off. It's my only real complaint, though.
When did they say they're releasing this?
But yeah, no, this is at Toys R Us in Canada, and they're releasing it
No,
already. I think.
already. That's
Well,
kinda annoying.
it says out of stock, but I don't know if that means it's already been out yet or if it will be out later.
Dang.
Yeah. But yeah, it may come in during the actual holidays, but it's going to be $11, and I am going to try to hunt one down just for my collection of My Little Pony ornaments, because that's...
Careful there, General Grievous.
You heard me.
This
Anyway.
will make a fine addition to my collection.
Alright,
And he said the joke.
so let's move on to random merchandise. Who wants more ornaments? Oh my god, that thing still hurts.
That looks worse.
This looks so much worse, but we'll get to that in a bit here. So,
Oh God!
surprise grab and go playbacks. So, yes, they got My Little Pony grab and go playbags that you can get over at Target. So you can already start seeing more G5 merchandise starting to make the rounds out there. It's also the Izzy coloring and activity book with a... Actually, I have to admit, this is cool. Getting a little Izzy pop-up that you can have.
Yeah, vaguely I can see that with some of these stuff.
I like those claymation Christmas specials though. Those just feel timeless to me, and I love that so much. See, coloring activity books, more stands, a lot of stands. I can't stand it. But yeah, coloring activity stands, more stands. Really, what's with all the stands?
If we get more stands, then we might have to just become JoJo.
Haha, it's gonna to make the same joke.
No. No, we'll probably end up as Diesel.
Oh god. Oh. Sorry, I'm just imagining a bunch of people dressing up like the JoJo main six from those old animations. You know, the ones that I'm talking about, where
Oh yeah.
everybody was muscle bound, but they just have them there. They're dressed up at a convention. They're just like
Working on your posing.
Sunny Star Scout, and just getting their pose, and they have the little cardboard stand right there at their feet. Just.
The fact that
Oh,
Friendship is Manly wouldn't do that.
oh god! The hurt. My brain. Why? Why am I allowed to think?
Design
of this?
and display.
Design and
A
display.
shameful display.
Actually, I think this is kind of cool. Except
Yeah, I was just joking around. I just wanted to say.
no, I think it's kind of cool, except for the fact that it's never going to look as good as this.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
get these
Oh,
markers. They're gonna try to color it in. It's gonna look blotchy. It's probably not gonna shine like that. It will probably look hideous.
I'm sorry, you need to spray paint that sucker.
No,
Making
you
it too
gotta use
appealing in the
markers.
marketing to what it will actually look like.
You gotta use markers. And I would love to see somebody actually do that with just the markers in there. I say just the markers because I know people can actually do that if they
Oh,
have
I
the
thought
proper
that was
tools.
a mask at first, but then I saw the name.
A shoe bag. A shoe bag. You need
Yeah,
that.
shoe bags are the very the light bags that you can use as a backpack.
Is that what they're called? I've always wondered about that.
Yeah,
Huh.
because it's basically just a pillowcase with shoestrings.
I learned something.
They are not great bags.
I never said they were, but I always wondered what the hell they were called. So,
I'm just glad that the one that I got from my university actually has some heft to it.
oh, I actually got one from Draw Pony way back in the early convention years, and it's got some good heft. But my one of the cats that I lived with, or even my cat, I don't know who did it anymore, but one of them chewed the crap out of one of the cords, and I got to get it replaced at some point.
No, what I mean by heft is these are not those little dainty cords. This is actual like rope weight.
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. Real thick rope. Really good stuff. So-
Also, I have found
Ooh,
that
ornaments.
Here we go. The Christmas ornament of Sunny from Vondels, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, considering the box that it's not from like Hallmark, it looks like it's from an actual reputable company. This looks terrible.
Mhm.
Somebody must have been going for the lowest bidder.
They must have been.
Uh,
But let's bring this up here. And it's not showing anywhere. Okay.
Oops, so
Also,
bad.
I did
It
find
was so bad. It
a
popped up the
non.
website.
Okay, so yeah, the stuff that they have here that I could see, it's like 14, 15 year. Oh, they got Nerf gut ornament. You know what? I have to alter
do
this a
you
little
need
bit.
a Nerf,
Ornament.
a Nerf covered tree?
A Nerf covered tree, man.
Oh wow, that's all in German.
It is all in German. This is all in German, so I don't think I'll be able to get this for my collection either, unless I really fight for it. Oh, they got a PlayStation controller one. Oh, well, it looks like a PlayStation controller, but still.
Yeah. CMC, you do know Second Life Enough is Christmas spirit every so often. Hey.
Anyway, yeah, these are going for like 13, 14, 16 euros, which I think the American dollar is actually a little bit lower than that, so it's probably more, not, I mean lower in value, so it's like probably like $17, $18 more. Yeah. So, yeah, if you really want an ornament, you can get that. Pony Life Calendar, I actually got a hold of this already. I was by the Dollar Tree looking for the wall stickers, and I saw that they already had these calendars out, and I have one already. This isn't G5, but it is a good heads up if you want another pony calendar for the year, next year. And this will probably be one of the last G4 things that we're ever going to get, official-wise.
Mhm.
So, yeah, go and get it. It's just $1. If you can
Not
find
bad.
it.
And the art's pretty awesome.
All right, and let's see. Looking for any more G5 stuff here before we give the big look out and then move on here. All right, let's go ahead and last little bit of G5 news. The first thing is there was an unboxing review from our friends over at Equestria Daily. So if you want to take a look at the article, we got a big box of a bunch of pony swag, and they talk all about the packaging, the figures, everything like that. So yeah, if you want to take a look at that, please feel free to do so. And the big warning. Now this one is not even just a spoiler warning. This is avoid at all costs and be careful warning. But the entire My Little Pony A New Generation G5 movie in book form has apparently been released and uploaded to the internet. So at this moment,
Yeah,
you
I
could.
heard of that.
It's entirely possible to get completely spoiled on the movie if you're not careful. So this is a big warning to everybody who doesn't mind some spoilers, but doesn't want the whole plot of the movie revealed, because unfortunately it is out there. And I even think that there may be a thing. I might have gotten spoiled on a couple things, but I'm not sure either. I'm not going to divulge to find out. I'm just going to
It was an eventuality that we would have another leak from Hasbro.
It's not Hasbro's fault.
I know, but it's still ironic.
It's ironic, but not at the same time. It's really hilarious.
That it's a leak and yet it's official.
Actually, I gotta
Oh,
go.
no,
I
is
gotta
this
give
official?
here's some
Yeah.
credit. Let's see. My Little Pony continues to be one of the leakiest IPs on the planet. In other words, tradition is important.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is tradition.
It's tradition.
Tradition.
that's just tradition.
As is tradition. Wait.
Tradition.
Okay, so with that is all of G5 for this week. So enjoy the hypnotic headbanging of three ponies that don't want to hurt you no more as we go ahead and remove the spoilers.
But I'm pretty sure they are trying to hurt me. Just look at those head movements.
Now who wants
They
to
hurt
see the most
physics.
awesome thing that you will ever see?
What? I see you every few
Baby,
often.
don't hurt me no more.
How awesome.
Mighty Jax has revealed a Nightmare Moon XX Ray Plus figure.
Ooh. damn, that looks evil.
This
For a moment there, I thought it was Nightmare Rarity with the main, how it was.
it could be close. It could be. But no, this is amazing on so many levels.
And I love that it's just a full clean cut. You wouldn't know it's a skeleton on one side if you didn't pen it.
And the pre-orders for this have officially started as of Saturday. I don't believe that they're going to be limited this time around, so there is a good chance that you can get a hold of one if you want. Of course,
The night will last forever.
unfortunately, it will also take a dent out of your wallet because it looks like it's $159, and it's 8.5
Dang,
inches of
son.
pony.
Yeah.
Is that a wing bone poking through the mane?
That is a wing bone
Yes,
poking
yes,
through
it
the
is.
mane.
Amazing.
This is a purely amazing. Yes, it's costly as hell, but I've heard really good stuff on the quality, so it's really one of those you're gonna have to bite it for it, but at the same time, it's not a bad bite. At the same, you're gonna be paying for this, but you're gonna love every second of it too. It's really hard to so awesome and so terrible at the same time. But yeah, I am so glad that they actually. I can't believe that they brought this out. This is amazing.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
You know what? I'll give you that. I will.
Yeah, this is very Jack Skellington. Oh, that's the one thing they can't ever do. They can't do a Jack Skellington X-ray.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on here because I think that hurt. Somehow that hurt. So, My Little Pony Generations #2 has an official solicitation revealed. Of course, you can see the little covers that they have here, including the evil ponies that are going to be involved with this. And one of them has a really jagged looking horn.
Oh no, it's Tempest Shadows, G1 Counterbot, run!
But, yep, and you can get, there's also a little synopsis that...
Because evil chances.
But yeah, so this is a continuation of the story of the granddaughter witches from Generation 1 teaming up with a few evil ponies to wreck everybody's ship, because that's a good way of doing a crossover, is wrecking everybody's ship. Not just one people's, you gotta get everybody's. This is a solicitation though, so issue 1 hasn't released yet, but this is advertising the second issue that is due to be released shortly after it. Plus, issue 1 is, I think it's October that's coming out, but I gotta make sure I get a pre-order for that. Speaking of issues coming out, issue 101 has released as of last week. Of course, this is wrapping up the storyline of the 10th season. There's still 1 or 2 more issues left after this. I do love this cover. This cover image, so you just got all of the villains right there. Nice little spooky light there.
The alternate evil Luna and Celestia.
Yeah, 2 different
Alright,
evil
there are
Celestias.
2 Lunas there.
Well, you have Nightmare Moon and Daybreaker, but you also have the alternate universe evil Luna and Celestia. Yeah, the comics got really weird in places.
I actually liked it, but hey, that's on me.
And another one, they also had a few extra variant covers. One with a rainbow of characters that are all tied together. That's actually a second part of a cover. This, I don't know if the first cover for this came out or if it's the second part of it, but you have a big tapestry of characters that are coming together in a rainbow that follow the main 6. And they had a whole print of the entire image over at Everfree, and I didn't have the money to get it, so yeah, I didn't get it.
Damn.
No, I wish I did.
Rainbow Connection vibes from the end of season 4.
Yeah, but it is nice. I like it. So yeah, it is worth a check out. And of course, you also have the retail incentive cover of just Fluttershy and He Who Should Not Be Named.
He still has that 5 o'clock
Never got
shadow.
better.
He should still not be named.
I didn't say his full name.
Especially towards Rainbow, because she can never get it that.
So,
scarred forever after the 200th episode.
So, quick heads up to everybody here. In fact, next in the convention information, of course, the next convention is also going to be a real life one in 2 weeks, in a few days. This one, Everfree Encore, that is going to be taking place in Oslo, Germany. This one, of course, is a music convention. So if you just want, it basically is going to be a nice little pony fire fest, not fire festival. Oh, please no. Music convention. Let's just go music convention.
Mhm.
But yeah, if
That'll
you're
be
in the
boring.
if you're in the Germany area or you want to travel to Germany, good excuse to do so. Enjoying a few days of pony musicians, and hopefully they'll also stream it online for people to listen to. But if not, then the next convention after that will be Ponyfest Online 5.0, which is going to be happening a month and a few days afterwards. So yeah, Ponyfest will be the next one to happen, in at least happening in a way that it can be caught if you're not in another country. But we'll go more into that in detail when it comes closer, because right now it's way too far out there.
You say that, but look at the dates. It's coming up pretty quick.
It's coming, but it's not here yet. So, Sonic and the Elements of Harmony crossover demo has been released. I was initially going to be playing this for the show today, but I decided on Gartic Phone instead because I figured talking Everfree may also take a little bit of time. But yes, this was actually a demo released at Sage 2021 as well as on Game Jolt. But yeah, Sonic meets the Elements of Harmony. It's literally what's written on the tin. There's no escaping that. But yeah, you get to play as Sonic and you get to play as Twilight Sparkle in 2 playable stages. It's a demo at the moment. If it goes beyond that, that'll be amazing. But you can still play it. You could probably. This is the only time Twilight will probably be faster than Rainbow Dash ever could be, on foot.
Well, in fairness, she is an alicorn and does have.
Yeah.
Got propelled through the ground because she had a gassy supper.
All right. You know what? I was debating doing this, but you brought this on yourself. Tara Strong has joined into Mortitwy.
Ah, another has joined the cult. Welcome, sister.
Yeah, I heard of this.
Yeah,
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting
This is
stars?
like
Oh!
everything you're
No!
due to that
Wish
animation.
right now. Wish right now.
Oh god! Oh god! There you go. Oh no! Oh, this was worse. It got worse. I didn't watch all of this. Oh, it got worse.
Oh my god!
Wait, did they get both voice actors?
I think they did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
it got worse.
it got worse. It got
Thank
so
God.
much.
Thanks to the
Glorious.
tango.
Oh, we're gonna move on now. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, don't worry, Vaguely. I'm on it.
Vaguely, it's on the
much of
show
your soul
notes.
has been
I
burned?
promise you, it's in the show notes.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Let-
I love
I
the.
got you.
Sorry, go ahead.
I love. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just watched it. I came back and I watched it. I was like, yeah, thank you for the twist.
I did not see that coming. Even I didn't see it coming. I'm the one that put it in the notes.
This is why you watch everything before the show.
I didn't have time. I should though. I really should. This is my fault. My comeuppance.
Did Roger Craig Smith play Mordecai as well?
I think he
will
did.
check.
I thought he did. Anyway, Legends of
If he does, I could see it. It's kind of like a deeper Sonic form.
Hold on.
He might
No, it's-
sound too deep now compared to how his voice was back when the show was airing.
Actually, it was J.G. Quintel that voiced Mordecai.
Oh, then who did he voice?
Well, that guy that's in the image actually.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
character would show up every so often just to do like he was just like a random shop dude apparently.
Okay, I didn't see enough episodes with him to make the connection.
Okay, honestly, yeah, I really gotta watch a lot of regular show. I liked it when I saw
fine
it.
show. It
I watched a lot of season 1.
So yeah, so Mordecai that now exists. Anyway, all I watch is Starlight. Moving on. Oh God. I know that. Legends of Equestria has this is actually really awesome, and I'm really proud for them. They have released a mobile version of their game for Android. So yeah, if you want to play Legends of Equestria on the go, you can do it on an Android phone now, as well as on PC. Granted, I'm not gonna be able to test this because my current mobile phone has less than a gig of space, no matter what I do to try to free up space, and is slowly dying in every way, shape, and form. And I'm trying to get it replaced, but it's almost impossible to get it replaced with anything that isn't 3 years old, or because chips are a problem.
How are you trying to hurt Vaguely more?
Nope, he wanted the link.
No, Vaguely wants to hurt people. He wants to hurt people, and I welcome him to
others?
it. And
Oh,
finally,
that link, I thought you were gonna send him the Twitch link directly.
and this is actually kind of cool, but I don't know if I'm actually going. I don't know if I want to put the effort to be able to play this because it's Apple Arcade. But it looks like Zen Pinball Mobile is getting a My Little Pony table.
Twilight is dancing in the corner.
Well,
Looks
yeah,
so
you
cute.
just hit a jackpot, goal. Oh, you get to smack
that's
Somber
not
with a pinball. How could you say no to that?
And it has a rainbow trail.
But yeah, no, this is really awesome. But yeah, it's on Apple Arcade, so I don't know if I'll ever be able to play it because I don't have an Apple iPhone and I don't want one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool to know, but kind of sad that I don't think I'll ever be able to play it. And with that, that is it for the news.
Was there artwork to be shown?
Yep, that's why we're going
I'm
into
working
content
on mine
creation
right now.
next. We're going into content creation. And of course, as mentioned last week, there wasn't a show because by the time I got home, the show would normally have been over. I managed to actually keep it going the little bit just so we could play golf.
Oh, we had fun. Didn't we, CMC?
It was.
I was surprised that I brought it back a few times, but I was just
Dude,
read
you were
out
having
speed by
mouse
the
issues.
end.
It's all good.
What?
Weren't you the one having mouse issues?
Yeah, but that was near the end of it, but I got fixed, but I used my other hand for some reason, so it might be something to do with the pressure sensor on the right clicking of the mouse.
So
Well,
what's Lumi doing this go round?
so,
Equestria.
well, in this case, yeah, I did my 1-2 combo. I wrote a story last night. I was able to actually sit down and write it after show notes.
Okay,
and of
who
course-
stole our jelly donut?
And of course, I also had to draw an image of it. And as mentioned, I do have the story here. And does anybody want to help with me reading it out real fast?
Sure.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I've got a part.
Actually, I gave my favorite 3 a part.
I've got it
Unfortunately,
up.
one of those is not here.
Yeah. But yeah. So let's go ahead and give the reading. Crack. The sound of a bat hitting bone filled the air as another zombie body joined the pile, starting to form around the group. Okay, yeah, I definitely could have worded that better. There was not much time to even watch the Yeah, wow. Okay. Sorry.
This is why you have proofreaders, boss.
I didn't have time. There was
Before I
not
read
much time
editors.
to even watch the body settle as another two zombies took its place. Everyone, move back! We need to get into the building and bottleneck the horde before we get swarmed, Luminous
I
Wave
like
yelled
that
out.
term vaguely.
Say what?
Look what he wrote in the chat.
Zambies?
Zambonzels. Yes, it's Zambonzels. Zambonzis. Alright. Let's see. Luminous Wave yelled out as she started to step back, swinging the bat over and over, clubbing the next one that got a little too close.
Running low on ammo. Does anyone have any rounds?
Yelled out Tech as a shotgun blast went off to the left of Lumi. Several more zombie bodies fell to the ground. Anybody reading DM's lines or?
Oh,
I can't drop it now. We don't have the room to load up.
Replied back DM, firing one shot then another with his dual pistols, barely keeping the crowd at bay. Before anyone else could respond, suddenly they heard a loud growl in the distance. Seconds later, a low rumbling could be heard, slowly but surely growing louder and louder. Run! Run! Lumi yelled out. The group abandoned any attempt at keeping the chaos under control and began to mad dash to the house. Random gunfire could be heard, and the chaos of growls, moans, and yells filled Lumi's ears. She managed to jump into the house and turn around, firing at a few more zombies that came through each for hippogriff. No, sorry. Let me try that again. Turned around, firing, I should have put swinging, at a few zombies that came through, eager for a hippogriff snack. After a few moments, she managed to compose herself, waiting for her team to show up. The quiet was almost deafening. Lumi started to wonder if something happened. They shouldn't be taking this long. Did something happen? Why was it so quiet? She stood there, bat in hand, waiting for something, anything to pop through that door. But still nothing came. Guys, are you okay? Still no response. She started to fidget. Should she go out? She might miss him if she did. But what if they need help? Then she had to be there to help. She wasn't sure how long it was until finally urgency started to kick in. She ran back outside. Still no sound. She started to run back to the last location. Getting there, all that remained of the area were countless zombie bodies. She started to wonder if they got lost when a low sound of help was heard. She ran over to the sound to find Deathlight, laying on the ground and badly hurt. She quickly helped him up and gave him a bottle of pills she was holding on to. I wonder what happened to you. We lost you before the swarm. Do you know where the others went? He took the pills quickly to heal up, looking over to a nearby wooded area.
I saw them going over there to the trees. They were being chased.
He pulled out a single... Stop ad-libbing. He pulled out a single pistol, reloading it. No, I'll go get them. There's a house just past the area. I think I saw some medical kits there. See if you can get them and load up on anything else you find. You see, that's how... I'm kidding, sorry. I couldn't resist. Damn it, Toa. Now I'm feeling stupid. Where am I? He didn't get a chance to respond as Lumi was quickly up and off in the direction indicated. Just as she started to get to the tree line, she could hear the sounds of zombies and an angry monster running around with random shots and thunks of wood hitting bone. Quickly running in, it wasn't long before she found them, surrounded on all sides by a horde and a massive beast trying to break down their perch on a treehouse. DM! Tech! Luma yelled out as they looked like they heard her, but they could not respond, desperately fighting off anything that got close and quickly losing ground. Soon, either they would fall down, or the zombies would overrun the treehouse. Looking around, Lumi saw a car nearby. She quickly ran over to the car, smacking a few straggling zombies that noticed her as she reached the vehicle and hit it with her bat. Luck appeared to be on her side as suddenly a loud blaring was heard in the woods, and the car lights began to flash. She jumped up on the car hood and put away her bat to pull out an assault rifle. The ammo was low, but she would need every bullet. She started to fire as the horde began to swarm her instead, surrounding the car quickly, leaving DM and Tech free to run. Get to the house!
Get to the house! Hurry!
You know what? You got it. They knew better than to object, and knew they did not have much time either. As they started to run down, DM quickly put a pack of ammo on a nearby stump, and yelled out, "Fire round!" Sorry.
Fire rounds!
Afterwards, if anything was said, it was drowned out with thunderous shaking as a monster joined the swarm and started to go after her. She took a few shots at it as it jumped down let's try that again. She took a few shots at it and jumped down off the car as it rammed it, running around in circles through the trees as a swarm surrounded the car and also began to chase her, along with the beast. Taking quick shots at them as she darted around, she was able to thin them out, hopefully doing some damage to the beast as well. Unfortunately, all too soon, her attempts to diminish the crowd were met with the sound of click, click, click. The gun was out. Lumi could only look on, seeing the horde as she prepared herself. As she looked around for a place for a last stand, she realized she was back at the treehouse, and the stump was nearby. Quickly running over to it, she loaded up some of the flame rounds, turning to see the beast towering over her as it knocked her away. She flew several feet and slammed into a tree, badly hurt but still able to move. Unfortunately, it would not last long as the beast began to charge, ready to finish what it started. As she aimed her rifle, ready to go down, emptying her newly refreshed magazine, she saw a bit of red behind one of the trees. Leaving a little to luck, she turned her aim and fired at the red just as the beast was running by it. It was an explosive barrel. Loud explosion could be heard through the area, and piles of zombies flew up into the air. In the explosion, the beast could also be seen flying back, stunned as the exploding barrel knocked it away. Run! 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 See, she has to run so badly that multiple voices are telling her to run.
Run.
Lumi couldn't tell if it was a voice in her head. Let me try that. Lumi couldn't tell if it was her voice or her head, but she could hear herself telling her to run, and she did. She could hear the thumping of the beast behind her as she began to give chase. Would she make it in time? As she ran, she could see the building and kept running faster. Sorry, I just got a Half-Life Full Life Consequences moment there. The beast was behind and catching up quickly. She wasn't going to make it. A trio of gunshots were heard as DM, Deathlight, and Tech started to unload from around the doorway into the beast. The bullets ripped into it, stunning and stumbling the creature as it lost pace. Lumi quickly ran into the door. The rest followed in, slamming the door and burying it behind them as it all became quiet. Lumi gave a deep breath, laying back in her chair and taking a big gulp of water. Her screen started to fill up with stats showing zombie kills, shots, accuracy, and other fun facts. She brushed a little bit of her mane from her face, and as the noise of her headphones started to talk about how close it was and wasn't it cool and who startled the group. All Lumi could say was, "Stupid tanks."
Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the
Even
memories.
if they weren't so great.
Okay. So yeah, that was the story. And Toa did manage to make this. Looks like it's got pills. Lots of pills. Should we be concerned that Toa has so many pills? And no, I didn't play Back for Blood yet, but I do want to. I've heard good things.
Yep.
So as we look at a very pill-covered Toa, let's go ahead and do next week's challenge. Next week's challenge, I'm going to go with food. Ice cream. I know I probably did it before. I'm going to do it again. I like ice cream. I just got ice cream. I melted the ice cream. I managed to refreeze it. I saved my ice cream. So we're going to do ice cream. But we also have the protest initiative challenge.
Cole's not here yet. I just posted
I think
questions
he's
to
here.
him.
Yes, now.
Next challenge is clouds.
Ooh,
Clouds.
clouds. So you got ice cream and clouds. The perfect combination.
It actually is.
I know, right? All right, and with that, we're gonna go ahead and quickly do an Everfree wrap up here. Well, I'm not gonna get too much into it. Admittedly, a lot of Everfree, I was just kind of dealing with pills and stuff and running around, so I exhausted myself all the time, but I had a lot of fun. So, getting it actually while I'm getting Everfree set up, could somebody go ahead and start getting Gartic phone set up so we can start getting everybody in, so we can jump right into it. So, Everfree. I was excited for this. I honestly was worried it was going to get postponed again after recent events started to happen, but it looks like they were able to pull through. Granted, the entire time I was there, I had masks on, so you can be sure that I was keep myself well protected the entire time. However, one thing I should probably warn anybody out there, if you're going to be wearing a mask for several hours, make sure that the straps for it are of good quality. I decided to wear one of my more unique masks that I got, and it had a little adhesive band to it, but it was a very small adhesive band that stretched a lot when it was on my head, and that stretching actually started to rub against my ear.
This is why it's better to have cloth string rather than an elastic string.
And what? I mean, I got it for a convention thing. So what can you do? No.
But you get my meaning, though.
I get
elastic is a very cutting edge versus a cloth that is very soft.
But yeah, so. All right, where is it? Actually, vaguely, that would have been a nice twist now that I think about it for the story. But so anyway, yeah, I got to Everfree without too many complications. This time, they did move the Everfree location, so instead of previous years where there was a bus that we could take directly to the hotel, unfortunately, this year it was in Bellevue, which doesn't have its own shuttle from the airport to it. My initial plan was to actually take a lift. And when we got there, the lift cost was about $40. So I learned really quickly how to use the mass transit system, because they actually also had a bus that ran all the way from the airport to the middle of Bellevue, just a block away from the hotel. So it was
mass
actually
transit.
Yeah, mass transit for the win. And the funny thing is, it reminded me so much of the BronyCon mass transit too. So. Yes. But yeah, I got to the hotel. This hotel was something else because I'd never seen anything like it before. So, most hotels, you go in there, it has maybe a restaurant or two on the floor, and then you just got the hotel proper. This thing it's more like it had several different mall-like locations on the bottom 2-3 floors. And then it had 2 tall towers where all the hotel rooms actually were. It's really interesting because it basically had a massive thoroughfare that anybody could walk through. It's really kind of unique. And also because of that, it was the first time I ever had to actually use my key card to use the hotel elevator.
Cool.
Yeah, it worked. But yeah, I got to my room real early. I mean, real early. The check-in wasn't supposed to be until 4. I checked in like about 11:30, and they already had the room ready and everything, so I got in way early.
But that just means you had time to relax.
No, not really. We were already late for opening ceremonies, so I basically threw my stuff in there and ran to opening ceremonies. But yeah, opening ceremonies was great. It was. I was surprised how packed it was. I was actually worried it wasn't going to be as packed, but no, they had a
hotel service at Rainbow Dash speeds.
They had what?
Rainbow Dash speeds, like fast hotel opening.
Oh yeah, no, the hotel was fast. Rainbow Dash fast. It was nice. But no, they were really warm, receptive. They had figures and posters and everything of the convention itself, which it really made you feel welcome. I liked it. And then opening ceremonies happened, and then the vendor hall, and then I spent my money. I went to panels. I did what I normally would do with a convention. I checked out the panels. I had a lot of fun looking at everything that was going on, attending what I could. I didn't go to as many panels as I normally would, but I think I was dealing with a little bit of travel exhaustion as well as just bad timing because some of the panels were at the same time other panels, and can't win them all. But the big problem that I had during the entire convention though was food. And this one's normally not a big problem. It's normally not. But the thing with the food this time around is kind of what's been going on with a lot of food service right now. That people don't want to work the jobs, so they had a low amount of employees. It meant that reservations were long, 45 minutes to an hour more. And the amazing thing here is that we had the golden opportunity thing going on. There was a Wendy's within 5 minutes walking distance. I went to that Wendy's 5 separate times. Every single time it was closed.
Oh.
It had the weirdest time schedule I've ever saw. I went there at 9 in the morning, closed. I went there.
Makes no sense.
I went there at 9:30, closed. I went there at 5, closed. 7, closed. I couldn't get a hamburger. I couldn't get a breakfast. I couldn't get anything. And it was almost like it was open for only 6 hours out of the entire weekend. And I never thought I would see something like that. And I understand that they probably didn't have a lot of employees there. They probably had to cut down hours drastically because of it. And only the drive-thru was really open, which is not good because
You don't have a car.
I don't have a car, and if I use DoorDash, that kind of eliminates the point of walking there because delivery costs and the courtesy costs, it's like $10 more.
Yeah.
But
At that point, you might as well just go to a sit-down restaurant.
I might as well, which I did. I used the opportunity to check out a few of the restaurants there. One of the first ones I checked out was a place called Zeke's Pizza, which was a pizza place that prides itself on having it's made from scratch pizzas and also a large beer
oven.
Yeah, they kind of have a brick oven thing going on. It's kind of nice. So basically, I got their garbage pile pizza, and oh god, it was a garbage pile, all right. It was covered with every pizza topping known to man, and some I'm not sure were known to man. And I mean, you try to take a bite out of this pizza, and you got a salad on your plate, and the toppings you still got plenty of toppings on the pizza slice too. This was amazing. It was my dinner and my lunch it was my dinner and my lunch the next day. That's how crazy it was.
Yeah, Wendy's, because in my work, we're actually hiring people, and we're not losing that many people.
It was Wendy's. But this is a big city Wendy's, so I'm not too surprised about that.
Yeah, the Celestia's Pancakes is supposed to be worse in bigger cities.
Yeah.
Well, also, it's the fact that I live in a suburb and am on a highway, so...
By the way, before I forget, the image I have is the image of my the hotel door as I decorated it. I did a nice combination of both old images that I still had and new images that were suggested by you guys, as well as a few other boards that I posted asking for images.
See, Celestia drinks coffee just like the rest of you.
Actually, that's Tang.
Oh.
But I like where you're going with that. Where was I? So yeah, food was the big problem. So yeah, I went to a pizza place. Here's a fun one. The Saturday evening, I decided to try a hamburger place that looked like it was relatively inexpensive, and it was a small walk. I learned how to use the sky bridges that day, so I actually was able to figure out how to walk to a nearby mall, as well as another big infrastructure area and parking lot. They actually have everything connected by skywalks. It's amazingly fun. You never have to step foot on the street if you really don't want to. But yeah, it was
that on the right side of the picture.
Yeah, I can't quite remember the name of it. It's called which one? What? Sorry?
On the right side of it, you said it was a tank, and I just confused it for coffee for a moment.
Oh yeah, the Tang. Yeah, Celestian Tang. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, Twiggy.
yeah, it's a Twiggy.
What's up with the pinky on the left side?
Dude,
That is a JoJo.
I don't think that was a JoJo. I think that was Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh wait, well, still technically a JoJo.
No, moving on.
Wasted.
Moving on. So yeah, oh geez, brain. Okay, so yeah, I was trying a different hamburger place, and the funny thing is, when I went up to it, it had a single sign saying "out of hamburger." It was completely out of hamburger. All they had were French fries and shakes. Which is
That's not bad.
it's not too bad, but unfortunately, I like meat. I like protein. Maybe I should have tried the fries and just a shake, but I just really wanted to try a hamburger, so ended up going to a Panda Express for dinner that day. That was not great. Not terrible, but not great either. And what was the other one that I... Oh yeah, they also had a coffee place that was on the bottom floor of the hotel. That one seemed to be fairly well staffed. It had really good breakfast burritos. I got a breakfast burrito every single morning when I found that one. And the funny thing is, I actually used a little plastic knife that they had there, and the knife melted into a knife melted and curved really badly because of how hot the burrito was. It was stupid. But yeah, along with that, they also had room parties. BabsCon had their own room party. I also managed to get into the Berry Tube room party, and that was a lot of fun checking out those little parties there. And I just had a great time. It was probably a little more subdued than it usually would be because a lot of the special VIP guests were in doing teleconferencing, and some panels I wasn't able to attend, and also I was still working off of the tension headache and stuff. So I was basically taking aspirin every day. So yeah, it wasn't the best, but I had a lot of fun. And let's go ahead and get to the merchandise here. I am going to be going next year. That much is obvious. I can tell you right now.
Back to Everfree.
Back to Everfree. I couldn't resist it. I just like that little reference there. But yeah, no, for a convention that unfortunately is going on as Celestia is getting the her special Delta syrup going on.
All those books.
It's just 2 books, but I'm so happy. I actually got the book signed by the original author and the special card for that. It's hilarious. I got their last copies. The books were being sold for $90, but apparently they were selling them at cost. So they were offering like a $20 deluxe where they gave you the little printed picture there. It actually came from an Instacamera. And they signed the book. If I was at a
convention, I would spend nothing on books.
Yeah. No, believe me, I would like to have bought more books, but I wasn't able to find them, which the next pictures will be more hilarious because of it. But yeah, here I did manage to get another print from Andy Price, and I'm really happy, especially because the print said it was sold out the next day when I went back down to the vendor hall.
That's awesome.
I know. I love everything about that picture. It's painfully 80s.
Angel's like rocking and rolling.
And also, I have a scarf. Oh, right. That reminded me. I did something fun here. So, there's a story behind this Twilight image now. Now, on Saturday, before I went to the convention, I got a bunch of pony tattoos. Little temporary tattoos. I clipped them all out, put them in a baggie, and I took them with me. Yeah, I know how you feel. Like I actually spent a lot more money than I expected to during all of this, which is not good. But that's another problem. So, yeah, I had a bunch of temporary tattoos, and I put them on a couple of different tables, along with, I actually clipped out the instructions to So people know, you just get it wet, you put it on your hand for a little while, and then you can peel it off. Nothing special or stupid to put it on.
Shoo-be-doo, shoo-shoo-be-doo.
So, that was fun. I just put on some tables, figured it'd be a nice, fun little thing for people to get, like a free little temporary tattoo, just to remember the Combine. I just like those little con things that you can find, like the little Bitcoin that I got from a table. Now, the funny thing is, later in the evening, I went to check just to see if any of the temporary tattoos were left. Several people put a bunch of different merchandise on that table for free for anybody to take. I inadvertently somehow made a giving away table. And I saw the little Twilight Sea Pony there, so I figured, I like that. I think it's cute. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. So I made a giveaway table, and I got a Sea Pony Twilight because I gave away a bunch of temporary tattoos. I honestly did not see that coming. But I'm happy for that. I'm happy.
Trade ya.
Trade me for what? Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
so-
I see it. Yeah, I see it. So, yeah, Double R Force was actually at the convention, too. Unfortunately, we didn't get to meet up too much. I guess we were all doing our separate things. But this is also why I'm surprised, because he found so many books there. Apparently, some authors were there with their books, and, if you actually reached out to talk to them, you could get some of their books. So, I missed out on books, and I'm kind of annoyed. But, I'm still glad for him, too. Because it's always nice to get a good haul like that.
Rarity Sotsky.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, it was definitely a great time. The flight there and back was pretty easy. Really, the only complication I had throughout the whole ordeal was just getting food, and even that wasn't a big deal. It just was a little more expensive than I expected.